All right, how we doing? Why it's so fresh in my head because I have to say this off my memory. Okay, but there's a scripture that says in Leviticus 15-26 that a woman, okay, uh, pretty much in, in so many words, that lays down with a man, okay, that secretes body fluid, all right, is a victim of a woman in her own bed of impurity. Okay, the impurity is just as bad as the menstrual cycle. Okay, it's not word for word verbatim, but it's something to that effect. Okay, and that being said, I ran across this article actually today about this trending um, practice on TikTok called vabbing. Okay, you know what? In many cases, I have to say that doing my research, it is safe. All right, it is safe, but it's not one of the things you want to do if you're on your menstrual cycle or if you have vaginal, what they call it, it's like bacteriosis. Okay, technically it is safe, but I don't recommend it. Now, this practice was something that was discovered by a lady. I believe she was a doctor named Shan Boodram. Okay, and she thinks it's cool, and a lot of women has followed suit, had claimed that a woman's vaginal fluids, okay, or like say for instance in animals, okay, secrete some type of aura that attracts other male animals, okay, in that particular species. All right, but the only thing is, humans and animals are separate, okay. That we're forward-thinking creatures, okay. We're able to communicate. Animals can communicate too, but we have a higher level of carnal or yeah of knowledge between carnal, spiritual, and that type of thing. Okay, animals, all right, that they made to reproduce. Okay, humans, they also reproduce too, but it could also be a rewarding sexual pleasure for those for like a spouse or somebody that you deeply care about. Okay, it's not a trend, and you also have to look at the way this trend is being used for to attract men. This is what a lot of women are saying on YouTube. Okay, so I'm thinking for this practice is used to attract men. That tells me that their ability to attract, either they don't have it or the ability is probably going downhill. Okay, in so many words, they're getting old. Okay, or older. All right, when the main focus is to try to, number one, be a Proverbs 31 woman, number one, and also be attract a man, okay, through spiritual gifts, from maybe what you do every day, ladies, all right, from your natural beauty, because you have natural beauty, all right, the way that you carry yourself, all right, I don't know, the way that you take care of your body, all right, and I'll say that scripture that I mentioned at the beginning of this, it is put out there for a reason, okay, because I did another article about Jada Pinkett Smith and her daughter and her grandmother doing the during the steaming vaginal thing, okay? And women back then were doing those type of practices, okay? So that makes, or I'm telling you though, the, the scriptures and using more, how can I say, higher godly things, okay, ladies, and also being trusting of the Most High is a way to separate women and animals, okay? Animals, they secrete those fluids to reproduce. Being set apart, okay, is to refrain from witchcraft, which I just told you about, okay? And to use also, again, natural beauty, all right, hard work, and also spiritual things, okay? Higher godly manners there, ladies, okay? In other words, I'm just saying, just be yourself, all right? This practice, I just think, is being on top of sometimes not being safe, but being used for the wrong reasons to attract men. Why? So they can get men to buy drinks. These are what these women are saying on here, okay? To sleep with men. These are hardy ass women. And I made a video a while back ago, all right, about basically it was judgment at the end of the Israelite rule back in what, about 500 BC, between that era, okay, for women being haughty, okay, getting hit with a stench. You can see that in Isaiah 4, all right, where God had gave women hair so long, okay, that they covered their body parts. And actually women had a good natural spell. Because of their haughtiness, they were hit with a stench, okay? Heck, that goes to show even God can't even satisfy a lot of these women on earth, okay? So how are you going to be able to be in terms with yourself? Or how can a man be able to do, if you're that type of woman? Now, are there exceptions to the rule, ladies? Absolutely. If you're a Proverbs 31 woman, you don't have anything to worry about, okay? But I don't recommend this practice, particularly if you are probably, like, let's say you're close to your menstrual cycle or after that, and on top of that, if your stuff stinks or whatever, okay? If you can smell your own snitch, it stinks, all right? And remember, you may not smell your snitch or whatever, all right? But in the eyes of other people may smell it, okay? That's like me working out or getting on the treadmill, waiting 2 hours, okay, to where I have a smell down here in my scrotum. I'm going to rub that and put that on my neck, okay? And actually, the must smell is an Arabic or Middle Eastern trait, okay? But it's not anything deliberate, okay, where they don't use deodorant, okay, or they have the must smell or whatever, okay, because it arouses a woman. But let me know what you think about this video here, okay? I already laid down my opinion on that. And thank you for your time, okay? Let me know your thoughts. Please be respectful.